Good morning. Test, test, test. Are we? Oops. I have fiddled a smidge with my audio settings. I think we are working. Hello all. Can you hear me? Wonderful. Good morning all. Let's climb out of Bun Coffin. Good morning. Hello, hello. Good morning, Disaster Mia. Good morning, Nebu. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Mora. I keep forgetting that that's you. Hold on. Good morning, Nakitsuki. Good morning, Joga-kun. Good morning, Trooper. Good morning, Canary. Good morning, Jackshot. Good morning, Mario. Good morning, Cadence. Hello, hello. Good morning, Minus. Hello, hello. Welcome. I am back after not a very long time, but I am unfortunately not here to share what I'm working on today. So we are just chatting. Just chatting today. How is everyone doing this fine afternoon? How am I doing? I'm okay. Getting by as usual. I did notice that my audio settings from yesterday, I hadn't tested them, and so I think the audio quality was a bit botched, which I apologize for, but I hope that it's a bit more passable today. Oh, Debu's Tetris training arc. I feel like you're always training in Tetris though. I'm sure that someday Debu will defeat us all. Had a great walk after all the rain I had last night. Ah, sounds great. You enjoyed the walk? Oh, lazy day for Jackshot. Very good. Lazy days are always welcome. Good morning, Silent. The training never stops. I see. Naruhodo. Audio seems well. That's good. Good to know. Trooper, hang in there with your writing. As ever, writing is a difficult thing. Oh, Dashing Demon, hello. It's been a while since I was last decently alive, so that makes sense. Hope that you are doing well. It's nice to see you too. Another lazy day for Canary. Oh, nice photos of running water in the storm drains. Nice photos. I'm not much one for taking photos myself, but sounds lovely. Wish I could take better pics, but tend to be quite lazy with the old camera on board. I'm not really one of those Instagramming folk. I think when I would go out to eat with friends, I would take a picture for myself very, very infrequently to remember what was eaten, but it wouldn't be very aesthetic. It would just be a memory photo. Oh, just working at the moment. Hang in there with your work. I'm also going to try and back out some, trying to get some stuff done. Nothing too fancy, but we'll see. It's the first part of a business analysis and system recommendations paper. Wow. I'm sorry that even the topic, I have to tune out because I'm not very good at that sort of thing. I see. Oh, also I posted a schedule for the first time since new model debut. Yeah, Godspeed from me too. It's not really a forte of mine, I would say, business analysis. Please schedule posted, yes. I think a lot of the folks who follow me on Twitter didn't realize that I had one until just now. Anyway, I don't have much to talk about today, to be honest. I've been up on the roof again. And I've decided to commit to eating that ice cream that I bought some months ago. The Ivy story doesn't continue. There's nothing to say. It still exists. It still lives. Do you have any plans on getting a summer bun outfit? Well, where I'm from, it's getting colder. So I would say likely not. Maybe it's a trend at the moment. A lot of VTubers might be changing outfit and getting a summer outfit. But did you say months ago? Well, just like a couple of months ago, perhaps. Who was it? Who was it on my Twitter who said, "Are you gonna eat that 50-year-old ice cream?" And I said, "No, it's more like 50 days." How is the weather? It's getting colder. Slowly getting colder. Oh, Avi, hello. Avi Monarch. It's lovely to see you. Welcome back. Bun voice is as rusty corpse as ever. It is pretty old by now. Don't say it. Don't say it. This is my new ice cream. This is my new ice cream. You ate some Halloween candy the other day. Yes, the ice cream is getting a revival. Also, Pop, hello. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the depths of Bun Strange Zoo Dimension. Pop, Pop. Feels like years since this okay, it hasn't been years. It might have been years since I started to eat ice cream on stream, but it hasn't been years for this particular ice cream, I promise. Mm. Um, mm. Anyway, I'm sure it will be fine. I'm sure it will be great. Hmm? Oh, Ivy Mari, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am Shiratsuya Erudi's story bun, although I am not telling any stories or doing anything interesting right now. Oh. Top Mav, hello. Hope that you're also doing well. Hmm? Oh, thank you. That's very kind. It shall be a voice. I do have one, which is always something that I'm grateful for. Mm. How do I flip just the lassoed part of a layer in Clip Studio Paint? Oh, I do not know. Can anyone have? Mm. I also apologize as I am not a Clip Studio user. And nomming on a freshly cracked Kinder Easter egg. Wow, Kinder eggs were a true joy of my childhood. You're an interesting person, don't doubt yourself. Are you talking to me? Talking to me? Oh, I'm very, very tickled that you think so. Just vibes. I guess since we're just vibing, I can shuffle a smidge closer. Oh, whoops. Hey. The chewing gum dispenser? Ah, I think I know what you're talking about. Those are also very nostalgic. Dear Bun is quite interesting. Oh? What's so interesting about Bun? Oh, we have an answer. If you have something lassoed and check up on the app's top bar, edit, transform, you should be able to see flip, either horizontal or vertical. That's useful. Thank you for sharing, always good to know. I don't know anything about using clip, but someday we'll give it a go. Welcome back, Milk. Hello, hello. Know the pain of Googling. What's so interesting about the bun? Let me count the ways. Unfirst scroll 10 meters long. That's very impressive. I don't think I could write a scroll 10 meters long about myself. Actually, that's untrue. I think I could. I think that the bun Eru lore is pretty wild, but to be fair, real life bun's lore is also pretty wild. Oh, welcome Zenford, hello. How was your fight with the ivy? I was just clearing it up early. I was just clearing it up a bit. I didn't go and fight with it. I went and I made peace and cleaned. But I'll go and fight it another day. You could also use the tool properties settings. Once you actually put the scale rotate option. Wow. What? This is a different background music. It has forest noise. Ambient forest noises indeed. It's just for a change of pace. I might go and what I could do is just a moment. We could go back and chill. Yeah. We can leave the forest and hang out under the stars for a bit. Oh, Ibimari, thank you so much for coming by. Hope you had a good stream. Good night. What should I do? Maybe I'll become big. Big bun. Makes myself just a smidge smaller. The stars look beautiful tonight. They do. The stars are going into the nebula like we're space warping. Yes, space warping. That's right. This is certainly a place that I like to be. Do you prefer a clear blue sky or a starry one instead? I think they both have their charms, and they both have their time and place. So my answer is that I like them both. But here we are spending time under a starry sky for now. Have you ever seen the night sky without light pollution before? I think it depends on where you'd have to go. I would say unfortunately not. But as far as things go, I'm from New Zealand. I'm from the South Island in New Zealand, which is better than the big city sites, I would say. This background is pretty, thank you. I do like it. Question though, should I be big and cover up half the stars, or should I become small bun in the corner? Big. You guys prefer the big, huh? Very well, I'll become big. Will let the sky look bigger? Well, what to do? Big is good. Oh, thank you. Big so that you can see my model. I see. I will become big. And then I can become even bigger. It just looks like I'm ascending. Ah. What does it say in the search bar? It does say search. It does say searching stream. The nickname for New Zealanders is Kiwi. It does come from the kiwi bird. And we call kiwi birds kiwis. They are the national treasure. And they're extremely fragile and small. Olan, welcome, hello. I won't ascend without you, probably. It looks like I'm that galaxy brain me. I feel like this is slightly less meaningful now that I'm dead. Oh, hums. No worries. Mind blown. Oh, thank you. I don't know about it being beautiful to look at, but you can sure look at me here. Maybe if we have more chats here, I should have like a chatting topic. Beach bubble or something. It would make this look a little less galaxy brain and a little more intentional. Just spending time with Bun is fine? Oh. I'm glad you feel that way. Because I'm not, trying to do a thing. Silent ever the poet. Chat, have you ever just perceived a beautiful sight and feel your mind rush with inspiration, like a painter with a blank canvas or a writer with a fresh page? Admittedly, I'm the kind of person who's at my peak when there's something already on the canvas. Right size. I know a couple of streamers who feel they bring nothing to the table when they do not have anything to talk about, but we enjoy their company all the same. I feel this towards many of my friends. I think that the friends that I like spending time with a lot, you know, they might be busy, they might have, I guess I'm doing something at the moment, but they might have something to do, they might have other things on their mind, they might not have anything to talk about or anything to share or anything going on in particular, which is its own good thing. But I like being with them. I don't want it to discourage them from spending time with me because I'm a glutton for the time of my friends. Perhaps they feel like they have nothing to offer, but thank you so much for the dono, whoever that was. Watch me ascend into the stars. Thank you very much for the $5. Oh, Mins, hello. Why bun screen? I feel like if I put a picture of myself here and then like looked into the distance over here, it'll really look like I've ascended into the galaxy. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Bun stream. A perfect screen capping time, gazing into the distance. Well, that sounds pretty. I haven't drawn anything like that. Or perhaps I have? I don't know, there's a lot of unfinished things lying about. What am I going to do? Crumbs, hello. Hello. It is I, Bun. Jean. Hello, Crumbs. You went to heaven? No, that doesn't sound quite right. How awful. I think you guys should go to where you are expected. A a rabbit gatekeeper. 2 pet buns. It's lovely. I do enjoy my dehydrated fruit. Nods distantly. Oh, Garland, hello. Welcome. More T1. How's it going? Oh, whoops. Oh. For you guys, what is your love language? Your love language. The thing that, when it comes to your interactions with others, you enjoy or value the most. The way you like to receive love from others. There is... It's like 5 main categories, and then under those, there's ways to receive love. These categories, if you don't know what they are already, they're words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. For you lately, it's drawing blessed. Maybe that's not exactly what I was going for, but nonetheless, thanks for sharing. I see. I'm just curious. I think everyone feels more loved when they receive one of these categories. I think that's why you have like a tier list. It can be good to understand. It can be good to understand the way people like to be loved as well. I also like it when my friends laugh at the stuff I say, pretends that I'm funny for once in my life. Can anyone guess what mine might be? I think it's pretty obvious if you've ever heard me talk. But it is more or less a tier list. Is it money, JK? You must be quite new here. I haven't seen you around before. But if you want to joke about that sort of thing, you're welcome to. It's just that I probably don't find it very funny. Is it, is it finishing the ice cream? It's not. You've popped by from time to time? Well, thanks for having a chat. It is quality time. Killing weeds, I also enjoy when weeds are killed, but you like when they are hugged and comforted. I see. To me, indeed. If I could say that any category was my favorite, it would be quality time. Although, you know, if I had to define quality time, it comes across as the undivided attention of whoever it is I'm with, which sounds really needy, but I quite like. I enjoy quality time with the people that I care about. It sounds slightly less desirable if I had to define it like that, but it's right, I would say. It's more or less right. G3. I also, you know, I appreciate that I'll come on and stream next to nothing, which is what I'm doing right now. But you guys are still willing to come and hang and chat with Bun. Comfortable silence. The more comfortable I am with someone, the more ready I am to be in silence with them. As the quantity of time is limited, the quality of time spent is all the more important, at least to me. Being in love with someone does sometimes make one be like that, wanting to I think that wanting to monopolize their attention and affection is not exactly what I'm going for with quality time. It may be sometimes. I think it can very quickly stretch to an unfortunate corner, so I try not to put it that way or think of it like that. Top Mav, hello! Just talking about some love languages with Bun. And I was talking about how I would say that my favorite love language, or the one that I think applies most to me personally, is quality time. Are you one of those people that appreciates being silently on Discord with a close friend for hours? If neither of us had anything to say to each other truly, then cool. I mean, I'm fine with that. I would enjoy that all the same. Admittedly, in this day and age, if I do have that kind of time to spend with a friend, I'd like to be doing something or talking about anything. Doesn't really matter what it's about, though. Oh, Jack, hello. You think you got service? I also greatly appreciate acts of service, not because I think that I can't think of a good way to put this. But I think it's again about being needy or having needs, and how having those needs makes me feel. That acts of service I appreciate greatly. Meat? Cooking with them is really important to me as well. Sorry, yes, I said needs. But are you enthusiastic about meat? I appreciate all of these things, of course. I think I told you yesterday about the the elephant shirt that JP sent me in a package. And this was many years ago, but I still have it and I still wear it. And I'm very fond of it. If put in a dating relationship sense, I am one who wouldn't hesitate to walk off a date if the other person spends more time on their phone or being preoccupied by the things. Okay, I'm a little bit boomer in that sense. Not trying to call you a boomer silent, but in that if I'm with someone that I'm like, then I will spend like minimum time on my phone. I feel the same way. I just like meat. That's fair. Oh, Sen! Hi, Sen. We're talking about love languages. What's your love language, Sen? Manga Girl 987? Noticing kind acts of service is much appreciated. That's good, Top Math. I know what Sen's love language is, but thank you for sharing. I'll reassure you. Don't worry, Sen, you are loved. What's Eru's? Well, mine is quality time. I greatly appreciate acts of service, but I wish I didn't. Wish I didn't, but I do. But all of these things are great. You may have noticed that I like holding hands with people. Like that's not a lie. I like holding hands with people. It's fine to be simple. It's not like you can have a wiser love language than someone else. It's just what you like. It's just what you care about. Day winning, holding hands. That's right. Well, in any case, I think that when you're with friends, it's good just to acknowledge that you will more than likely have different love languages, and being able to adjust and understand and give them love in a way that they can receive it. Do you hold hands in... Do you want to hold my hand again? You hold hands in public with those you are close with, not in a dating sense, but with close friends. It depends. I might, and I mean, I don't spend a lot of time with people, but, well, sometimes. Sometimes it's more linking arms, perhaps. I can pull out the hand holding. Whoa, there it is. Hand holding hand. Yeah. Put it away. Nothing is as cool as platonic love. It's like having love, but it's mutual. Are in Saudi Arabia, you hold hands with friends, or so I've read. I mean, I'm quite comfortable to hold the hands of my friends. I think I'm also, like, I might be a smidgen shy about it, depending on the friend. It just depends on context. But I think that if we were, like, alone or something, I wouldn't have any issue with it. Platonic love is great. Oh, you. Oh, you. 29. 13. It's been a little while since I last pulled out the handhold. Acts of service are very much appreciated. I feel very appreciative when someone does an act that may seem small but is meaningful, like picking up a new pen for me or asking if I would like anything at the market. I feel the exact same way. I really do. And this is definitely to do with my upbringing, I would say, in the way that I garnered that sort of appreciation for acts of service, or people who are willing to extend a hand. Some of you will know that I'm not very good at asking for help, and one of the reasons why I think it has never been a forte of mine is so this is going into bun law, and this is a story about myself. But my parents divorced when I was very young, and we also moved to New Zealand when I was very young, and this was some time back when. And you don't like the idea of a love language because it almost feels like you're saying you're limited in how you can love someone. Not at all. You can have many, more than one, and they really are just categories. I think they're just like ways to categorize certain ways that people like to receive affections, like from relationships in which there is love, more or less. The bun law, yes. So when I was younger, my parents divorced. So when I was young, I think I tried my best to become someone who had no needs. You know, as much as you can have no needs when you are that young. For a long time, I think because of the kind of living situation that I had going for me at the time. My mother was also quite ill when I was younger, so I stopped asking for things. And so acts of service unbidden were very, I think maybe very foreign to me, or just things that I could never ask for. I think it's a little different if acts of service, if you're asking for someone to do something for you. As much as possible, I would just not ask anything of anyone. And I remember when we did move to England, and things were difficult for my mother as a single parent as well, that receiving help or kindness from the people in her cohort, so the people with whom she studied, a lot of them were very fond of me because most of them were sort of like 20-somethings, just finishing their studies, old enough to understand the world, but also like young enough to not want a family yet, still have their own pursuits. And so for my mother, who had a child, they like to dote on me. And I remember spending time with one of them who was particularly fond of me, particularly kind. I even went to spend a day with her, and to stay with her for a day at her flat, and I think I planned to stay the night. And I remember she kind of just asked me if I wanted some water, and then went to go and get me the water without me having to say anything. And I don't know how to convey how profoundly moved I was. Surrounded by powerful Renaissance energy. Well, in many ways I suppose so, but I think she was just a very Sorry, facility of words kind of flew the coop just now, but I can't help but like keep echoing how the sentiment of not wanting to bother others when juxtaposed against like someone who's willing to do things for you without you asking is so meaningful. So she brought me the water and I looked at it for a long time, and I always remembered it. It seems very small, I think. Also sorry about that. Love language is a pseudoscience sort of thing, but it does help people understand how they want to be loved. I think so. It just is meant to be a supplement. I think my brain just clicks when pretty people give me attention. Pretty in their personality. I think of the love languages as akin to speaking languages where you're free to mix and match as you please. It's true. I do think that that's a good way to approach them, or the way that they've been structured. I felt something like that when a good friend of mine asked me to eat something with them in high school. I also think it's a wonderful thing. Thank you for sharing your lore. I don't know if it's very good lore, but it is fun lore. I think it's just like an example of me trying to say that I appreciate acts of service, more or less. I didn't ask, but I was very grateful. It's a story about me. Well, there's certainly some things that never change. We all have these little things that mean a ton to us that we feel are so little to others. Well, that's it. I guess you will never really know what will be the bundle or cup of water to someone else. So I think it's always, perhaps that's why I am not a fan of mean jokes. What is your what is my is my do you mean like least favorite love language category, or do you just mean like what is your hate language? I don't know if it counts, but I feel awesome every time that some teams yes, a good feeling. Of course it counts. I enjoy all the love languages in different places, in appropriate times. I see. At the bottom of the list, and this doesn't mean a lot because I appreciate both, tied for last place are words of affirmation and receiving gifts. But I greatly appreciate both, so I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from. Thanks. Why do you ask? It doesn't mean a lot because I really like both. Doesn't hold much weight in my heart of hearts, I see. The ordering of these is not... Look. I just think it's fascinating. If I know what kind of love languages appeal to my friends, though, I feel it's always helpful rather than harmful. Oh, sorry to hear about your internet. Thank you very much for popping by, Jack. No, of course. I'm very grateful for words of affirmation. I think part of knowing love languages is being able to adequately interpret when you're receiving love in a way that someone else deems very meaningful, or like is very affectionate for them. It's very loving for them, right? James, welcome. Hello. Bun is just dissociating on stream. I'm doing some work, but it's off screen. And we are talking about how we like to be loved. As an introvert, knowing a person's love language also provides me with a guide on how I should properly interact. It's very true. I think that, I don't know, didn't love languages come about as some sort of marriage counseling thing? Or at least I think that there's been more study into it because, you know, because of that sort of need. But it's important, I think, for sure, and how to have that understanding. Anyway, as I said, sorry to repeat myself, but you know, it's not that I don't appreciate other love languages, because I'm quite aware that, you know, if you're trying to show me love and I'm like, my love language is quality time, then, you know, you came to watch the stream and I'm grateful. It can be difficult to spend quality time that way over the stream. Appreciate that there's a lot of ways to show love for the people that you appreciate or care about. I know it sounds weird, but I don't like it if I'm told to do a lot, to the point where I will tell people to go do one if it angers me enough. I mean, I think you made it clear that you don't like being told what to do. It's fine though, we can get on to the topic of what is your hate language? What drives you up the wall? Well, I mean, I've called them that, but I'm pretty sure that's not what they're actually called. Would guilt count? Kind of a tough one. I think, you know, if my love language is quality time, my primary love language is quality time, then I dislike having that time wasted. What like irks you most? Perhaps? Like if someone guilt trips someone into staying. Okay, that's not good though. That's no guilt tripping. No guilt trip. Oh, I missed one. Uh-oh. Who was I supposed to put this on? So lost. I'm lost in all these files. Darn it. You don't like it when someone expects me to respond to them immediately. A difficult thing. There's definitely some seedy behaviors that can result from caring too much about someone. Perhaps that's not a good way to put it, actually, but oh gee. Ah. Eh? Where did you come from? Oh no. Hmm? Surprise guess? But perhaps just an insect. Pardon me. I'm unsure if this would count as a hate language. My greatest dislike is attention seeking without substance. For example, one-sided small talk about topics that I find no interest in, and yet the other person drives the talk incessantly. It is difficult if you enjoy quality time, or if you enjoy spending time with people and talking to them in general, to be talked at rather than being talked with. Oh, a bug. It was indeed a bug. Did a bun hear you talking about dehydrated fruits earlier? I do have some dehydrated fruits in my pantry, but these are labeled wrong. What would drive you up the proverbial wall? It's true that I don't really like having my time wasted. I think that, as with many people, I just have my pet peeves. Are there sides of you or quirks that you do not show to those that aren't close? Of course. Of course. As with anyone, I would say, hey. People not respecting boundaries. This is also very, very true and very unpleasant when people can't respect boundaries. I might have to put it quite early, okay. 4A perhaps? I've been told I'm very much different in person when in the company of strangers. My coworkers often say I'm difficult to approach. I tend to keep to myself when out and about. I think that's fine, especially in this day and age. Or I'll just name it O4A, perhaps. Oof, not the best. Where do I put this? Oxa, hello! 2 bun streams in a row. Yes, I'm just ascending today into into the galaxy. There are going to be different sides of us that we show to different people. I think just like irrespective of who we are. Not going to be the same. I just think that as multifaceted human beings, that's the natural expectation. I don't think it's like a two-sided or a two-faced sort of issue. Oh no, this isn't a good place either. The end. Do 1A, maybe. I'll do 41A. It also depends on the atmosphere and situation. I tend to be quite let loose and unbridled when I'm at large conventions such as Anime Expo. AX sure is a thing. I think it'll be a thing this year. Know a few people who are going. 14s. I'm told I'm very harsh as well. I am very harsh. In the right time and place. Scream. Silent scream. Well, as long as you have a good time. Is Edu any good with making strangers into friends? Strangers into friends, sorry. I wasn't sure how to word this, so I went blunt. Depends. It depends. I perhaps I can talk about an opportunity when I have done this, but I think it might be a bit too bunlory, a bit too bunlore for the setting. You've made many awkward memory and convinced. the convention goer, hmm? Fine. I feel Bun has a very business aura, but not sure how things would go in a casual sense, like out of the office, so to speak. Do I have a very business aura even now? If you said yes, I mean, I can understand why you would. Let us shimmy back to the front. Oh, Hiraga Night Zero, hello. Good to see you too. Been told that I have a business aura. Hmm? Do I? Well, alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. No problem. I can do this for you. Allow me to just shimmy quite close to the screen. Let us put on the flower eyes. Mafia boss Bun. Mostly because of the amount of time I've gotten to know you on stream, I feel very comfortable with you. I'm glad if you can feel comfortable here. I do think it's something that is important to me. Perhaps I'm not a very comfortable person, but if you find the space of this stream to be comfortable, then that means a lot to me. From the stern expression to the hand pose and the formal-esque speech pattern, I can kind of see Boss Bun. Formal-esque speech pattern? Is it? Is it? Personally, it's a very calming yet enthralling and these are big words. These sure are big words to be using for a villain Bun. Not quite the exact words of choice, but this is the best I can come up with in here and now. Guess I better pledge loyalty to Boss Bun here. No, that's okay. You don't have to treat me as a boss. I know that there's some of you who do. But mostly formal. I don't think my speaking is especially formal. Perhaps compared to some of the streamer talk out there, then perhaps you could call it formal. But no. It is soothing, yet you can't help but be captured by her. She's just a sweet bean. That's very kind. And pull out the villain eyes and then call me a sweet bean. That's very brave of you. I think once you get comfy, it's easy to joke with Bun. You dare? You dare joke with Bun? Depends on the joke. Alfalfa, hello. Welcome. I do speak as more or less purposeful rather than formal. Okay, I as someone who cares about Zen, who cares about my good friend Manga Girl 987, if her language is going to be words of encouragement, words of affirmation, then, you know, in that very same thread, I think that the use of sarcasm, you know, divisive languages, anything that can be deemed hurtful, I would rather not say. At the very least, I can be clear about the things that I say. I don't think that everything that comes out of my mouth is nice for certain, but it is usually something that I mean. Not often that I'll say something that I don't mean in some capacity, unless I am trying to tell a joke, in which case, I'm sorry, I'm quite unfunny. To be fair, I just think red eyes are beautiful. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the flower eyes. Love you, Sam. But I am mean. On stream, she's very casual. I don't even think that I'm casual or open with you guys. Off streamer, when there's a work stream, it gets strict and becomes business mode. Is that true? Is that true? I don't really know. 10 out of 10 would headbutt even with villain eyes. Gazes into your soul. I'm from an obscure place called Recommended Channels. Nice to meet you too. I always tease friends, but here I feel so mellowed. I'd be at peace just looking at stars with every reading. Well, that sure is content that happens here. I have done that on more than one occasion, I think. Mine is rather reserved, perhaps compared to some. Be as gay as all you want. Burner's bossly aura like a boss life bar can appear at any moment. Words are powerful things. The way you use them can build someone up or tear them to pieces. You're cute. That's very sweet. But oh, hello Sol. I am just talking about the power of words. We have a hungry story eater friend having a laugh at the boss life bar. Do you think you could fight me? Bun boss? But no. Words are important. And since there's a limit to the way I can express myself here using my Eru face, which I think is expressive in its own way, but a little different from interacting with me in person. I suppose my words and my voice are all you have to go on. You could never fight Eru, it feels so bad. Don't perish. Don't perish. It's okay, you won't have to fight me. I ate my frosted flakes this morning, I'd like to see you try. Oh, Hone, thank you for the Bun Drink Water redeem. Oh, it's true, I've put my face on camera before. It's not, I think the way that I look isn't particularly secret or anything. Thank you. Water. Well, I have a face. I'm sure I have a face. My YouTube streams. I mean, if I did go back and stream on YouTube, it's a possibility, especially for tabletop and the like. That's very kind. I don't think of myself as a beautiful person. The buns boss fight is truly optional. That's right. You can just skip to the part where I die. I'll climb back into my coffin. We've been had, not a real anime. I did pull out the joke with my friend where where I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to talk to her like on the phone, but she was like, "Oh, I'm like watching your stream," and I just said that's a VTuber. He doesn't care about the real you. He's not real. That VTuber's not real. About my own streams, but that's okay. Silent would much rather be the humble poet that chronicles the bun battles with many biases. Sweet. What do I think about the two platforms? I mean, being on Twitch has its benefits in terms of just sheer convenience for me, but also in other ways it's inconvenient. I won't get into it, but I'll be the one playing battle music. Let's go. How are we going to do this boss fight if there's no one who's going to fight me? Who's going to fight me? Who's going to sword me? Extends my arms. I await. It's okay. Instead of a battle of fists, it's words. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I'm open to fists as well. I offer myself as tribute. No, Mario. Have at thee. I'm not cool enough to have an actual boss battle going on, although that's probably more to do with the fact that I don't want to fight rather than anything else. I don't want to make you guys fight me, and I don't want to fight you either. I nominate myself. Oh, Avi's gonna kick my sorry behind. It's okay. I may be big bun, but I will turn to dust quickly enough. But brave of you guys to try. For certain. Okay, boss, I already surrendered. Ah, jackshot. I will defeat Eddie with head pats and tea? Gosh. If you think that the head pats and tea can defeat me, then I'd like to see you try. Or not. If Eddie ever gets stream avatars, that would be a cool addition. And how much do you guys want to see stream avatars? I mean, what would you be? Stream avatars can do that. I know that it can happen, but now I want to also. Yes, I think it can defeat Eddie. I'll lay down in defeat. We would be buns. You guys want to be buns? I see. Playing basketball is interesting though. All I'd use is the jump command. I don't know enough about this. I might have to talk to my my very clever and very wise friend Sol Teacuppy, but I will make ancient Roman Cato green with envy as I fall on my sword in the sand instead of taking arms against the bun. Oh silent knight, you are very kind. I'm pretty sure that you could defeat me with ease. I see. Interesting. Making chat fart. Naruhodo? Is Eddie the opposite of the recruited boss meme, where instead of the fight is easy and simple, but after recruitment just pro? Are you trying to recruit me? Are you recruiting the bun? For what? Eddie's laugh is a national treasure. I think not, but I do laugh a laugh inappropriately because everything is funny. Less recruiting, more proposing to bun. Are you trying to be smooth? Proposing to me what? I thought Bun did the recruiting. It's getting confusing. It sure is getting confusing. Oh, sorry. Okay. I do no down talking about yourself. I have heard you. I will try. Would you like to hold hands and touch grace with me? I do have the holding hands option, but maybe another time after we've had more quality time with each other. Perhaps later we can hold hands. Wouldn't that be daring? Scandalous. Always. I think for now I might save this and save this haircut, methinks. Wow. Me too. Wow. Wow. The wow faces. I'm gonna look now. I'm blushing like a tomato. Have a good look. No worries. Wow. I don't know how open you are in DMs. I don't usually take DMs for anything except for like work related things. I have received some kind messages from people who I think just want to check up on me. I'm sorry. I always feel shy or hard to start it depends, I think, on the conversation, but I get this feeling too. Especially when it is stream of viewer relationships. This is a tough one. I always think that it can be a hard gap to bridge. If you are used to being someone's viewer, right? I think there's definitely a way, but not everyone can be friends or like casually chat up the streamers they watch. I think coming from someone who has done art for quite a long time, there's definitely people out there who I'm sure, like I'm sure when they say they like my art, that they are telling the absolute truth. But we can't really have a good conversation. There's definitely some people with whom I know they mean the best, but nonetheless, she only hands out orders to her subordinates. I mean, you say it that way, but it is true that I have a few people that I am asking services from in my DMs. Wow. You do make the bun. Oh, with my sometimes long absences, I see. I think that's fair. I understand that sometimes I'll just go away for a long time and I won't tell you guys why or where I've gone. Oh, thank you for coming to spend the time with me anyway. I think the gap between streamer viewers is one that should not be bridged or crossed unless it's initiated or welcomed by the streamer only. That's very true. It goes both ways. I know Eri will come back when she's free. I do make an attempt to come back when I'm free. I am free this week, so I'm trying to make free-ish. I'm semi-free this week, so I'm trying to make as many appearances as I think is doable. But as long as you guys aren't woefully bored of me yet, I will be around. Some of my best friends I met on Twitch. I'm certainly not saying that you can't make friends with the people that you meet on Twitch. You're meant to meme the best, not me the best. How could we ever get bored of you? Easily and quickly, as long as you can fall asleep in my streams, which I think should not be too difficult a task. Fingers crossed. As long as the boss ain't bored with chat yet. I'm not bored of you guys. And you're very kind to come and spend time with me even if I'm doing gazes at my screen. This. How dare. Not too difficult with your beautiful voice, but you know he'll come back to you. It's okay if you don't. I think I had a brief conversation with my cool friend Tengi about the oversaturation of YouTubers in this in the present day, and how they keep coming out, and how debuts have slowly sort of become a little less special because they're more commonly seen, that sort of culture talk. Definitely not trying to downplay anyone's upcoming debuts, but as a general culture shift, I think it's easy to see that this is the trend of YouTubing now. Tengi Wengi, indeed. And, you know, even with the people that you really like, being with the people that you really like watching, there will certainly be times where you can't watch streams, where you can't catch them, where you'll see that I'm streaming but think, oh, I might watch someone else or do something else, and that's a-okay. You know, I don't have that sort of expectation. I don't have that sort of worry. Feel free to come if you have the time. Feel free to not come if you don't. And know that if you do, though, saturation indeed. I don't really see VTubing as a special thing. It's just another form of streaming. It is. The conversation was skewed towards. Was skewed slightly towards the expenditure of money. Expenditure of money in this particular line of streaming. That makes it just a little bit different than someone turning on a camera and playing a game. it's kind of a black hole at times. Anyway, that was where the conversation had lingered for a while. But once you find a streamer you connect and have fun with, I find it hard to break that bond outside of real walls such as responsibilities or time zones. That's very true. Responsibilities and time zones are certainly a free time killer. And I realize that all of you have those things weighing upon you. Oh, Jack, welcome back. If your archive of poetry is anything to go on, I'll read this aloud, but I do please believe when I say that while I follow quite a long list of VTubers, I can count on one hand the people that I am actively involved and happily invested in. You are one of those I count on my hand. I'm very grateful. Thank you for writing poetry about my eyebrows and my ivy woes and everything else. Thank you for coming, Silent. I'm just fun. I will say VTubers have managed to bring me back to Twitch. It's a very different atmosphere from normal streams. Chatting feels a bit more personal and the people here are more into the things I enjoy that are a bit more niche. I see. Well, I appreciate that you came. There's not really much more I can say to supplement that aside from I appreciate that you came. Obviously, for me, I care about VTubing now that I've tried it, and I think it's fun to do. It's a lot of work, but I've gotten to try and do a lot of different things, and I've gotten to meet a lot of you here in chat, which has been really good. It's a tough one. I think as someone who also watches streams now and then, I have my favorite streamers, but I can't always catch them, I can't always keep up, and I'm left often feeling like a bad viewer, I suppose, when I can only do so much for them. Just want to hang out, want to spend a little time, even if there's like a limit to that time. But I've rattled on about that. I think with the shape that VTubing has taken these last few years, I'm also a little bit thankful that I got into it at the time that I did. I mean, even with my assets looking the way that they did, even with the evolution of my model, the way it's come. Isn't it interesting the dynamic that is, though? You would understand if we missed a stream. Well, I just can't watch that many, which I guess I've now grown out of like feeling bad for. I managed to kite a lot of issues by not knowing a lot of people, I suppose, which is not necessarily a good thing. It just means I don't have any friends. But oh, Silent, the feeling of being a bad viewer. You know, and I don't always like this word when it comes to the stuff that people make or the things that they pour their hearts into, but what is a healthy rate of consumption, especially when streams take several hours, not counting the kind of person who'll stream Jump King for 12 hours, which could be me in the future. We'll see. But certainly is Christian. Nowadays I usually have streams in the background while doing something else and don't interact as much as I used to. I don't interact a lot at all. And often, yeah. And I'll just be lurking in the back and doing something else while I'm watching streams. Pog Jump King Endurance. That would certainly be an endurance stream. Or indistinct yelling in the background about how I can't play games. But anyway, a darker question, given some of us do not want this to happen. If you were to leave VTubing and graduate, what would you choose to follow? This is a pretty big question. I hope you don't mind if I don't give a very clear answer, because you know, there's certainly things that I want to do in VTubing. I think that rather than thoughts about graduation, what can I say? I mean, like, me and many others here trying to slog through work like a semi-functional adult, burdened with the various weights of life. There will come a time where I probably can't manage to do this anymore, but I think I'm not going to tussle with this immediately, because there's still things that I want to make, still things that I want to share with you all. Mostly as a story about Hirazia Eru. It's I mean, at least coming from me, when streamers that I like talk about graduation or have graduation confirmed for them, I'm like high-key mortified, as I'm sure many are. I think for now, let's put it out of our mind. I did say that even if there are long stretches where maybe I can't stream, this will always be a thing, unfortunately. Even if there are those long stretches which I don't like, that will inevitably still be there, I do, in all capacity, hope to keep returning. The G word. The death of Bun. Well, you see, Bun is already dead. But I have fun story to still share. As much as possible, I would like to keep sharing it. And then Eru as well. This stream will keep evolving and changing shape. Checkmate, now you can't graduate. Is that a saying? Is this a saying? Well, don't worry, please put that intrusive thought out of your minds. But, I'd be baffled if stream didn't change. I think that since this is following Bun lore, and it will be telling a story, the changes might be a little bit more dramatic. A little bit more dramatic and less relevant to things like seasons than it will be just to plot. Like when Mora asked if I was getting like a summer outfit earlier, although I think that with the amount of skin that this model is showing, that I'm more than dressed for summer. That I was like, I don't have anything planned. Also, I'm from New Zealand, so it's winter that's upcoming rather than summer. Lollipop Uncertainty, hello! Nice to see you. It's been a while. Compare YouTube stream 1 to now. I mean, I could always go back to YouTube and it could be YouTube stream 50, YouTube stream, I don't know how many I've done. It's probably been like 20 or 30 streams already. I don't know how many streams I've done, I haven't been counting. But it's been a while, yes, good to see you. Summer Eru, okay, Eru does have like a summer outfit with the strawberries, but I might have to update that. And it probably won't get added to the model, but many bun outfits, I suppose. I was more referring to change, I know. Thank you though. It has certainly changed. And I've learned a lot of things. The model has changed, the overlay has changed. The chat has also changed, the culture has also changed. Don't you have I know. I'm not going to stream on both simultaneously. Or anything like that. I wonder if you guys... spoilers? Spoilers, perhaps? Stretches my chin. It is just as comfy and lovely as the day I saw her. That's very kind. Thank you for the kind words. I am just as villainous. Nasty bun. Oh, I think there's just a time limit. Is all. I don't have a good memory though, so I plan to. I guess I plan to keep to Twitch for now, and then we'll see if I can ever get on YouTube to stream some TRPG. Wait, what are we spoiling? I'm not spoiling anything. I was about to talk about the kind of changes that are in store for Shiratsuya Edu as the lore progresses and as the story unfolds. I remember stories very well, but otherwise my memory's not very good. I kind of feel the same. My memory's a bit shod, but you think about stories quite quite a lot. Interesting metaphor. Hope that look after your brain. Keep it well fed and well watered. There really is so much that I want to do, and there is such a limit to what I'm able to do. But thank you always for your patience with me. Oh, thank you. It's okay. I think my memory hasn't ever been shot, which is why I picked up journaling. Now it's good. You should all start journaling, guys. Don't spill your thoughts on Twitter. Thank you for the support always, though. I am thinking about what I should do about bun model after all. If I should start working on an entirely new one. Or if I should just modify this one as best as I can. It's tough. How does anyone have time for this? They don't, which is why we pay others. Anyway. Our times are almost polar opposites. It is pretty peculiar that we are able to interact in real time despite being so far away. You should use those pretty bullet journals, indeed. Start writing in them. Doesn't have to be anything special, but perhaps you can start. To call me cute and then have me say I'm glad you feel that way about my crusty self. It does sound like something I would say. Well, any thoughts on a chibi model? Do you mean like a chibi model for the updates story-wise? Or just like having a chibi model for the sake of having one? One day my compliments won't be deflected. One day. I like this current model. I like the model that I'm using, and I poured a lot of my bad computer sweat into making it. My poor machine, the things that it has endured. So I'm not so ready to shed it yet. However, there will certainly come a time where I will need to change. There will come a time where I need to change this model, and I'm thinking about how it is the most expedient way I can do it. A rabbit model, an actual rabbit. Okay, when very beginning, right before I thought I would give this whole streaming shtick a go, my model was legitimately a rabbit. If you've seen my Twitch, my Twitch icon, my Twitter icon as well, that's what I used to look like. So it was real. The bun model was real. I wasn't intent on being a person. I was just going to be a rabbit forever. Well, that was a while ago. It was quite a long time ago. But I made various bun gifs. And you would see this as I was reading my stories. I dropped by because the model I saw looked lovely. Thank you for the kind words. But this is what I used to look like. my bun origins, the rabbit I used to be. But there's a few. There's also bun hearts. You became too powerful and you started to make your own models. It was a lot of learning. It was a lot of learning. Oh, it's very true to life. That's what bun hearts look like. The bun hearts. There's many different buns. There's also the bun sleep. Yes, yeah. Bun snooze. Bun snooze, bun snooze. You sneep. I sneep. In its own way, this was a very expressive model. We also have Bun Cry. It's crying Bun. That reminds me. It reminds me of my teacher's character. It's cool. It called carrot juice. My first picture book I bought for myself. It's very sweet. Carrot juice. Thank you for liking my expressive previous bun model. Bun cry. Bun weep. I also there's also the bun drawing one that I think is still in the corner of my drawing screen, or it might have gone. I might have taken it away. But it's bun draw. Why are these not in the Discord? Where should I put them in the Discord? The bun on the ground crying, reaching out, speaks to me. It's bun in the rain. It's very mean. No. Bun draw. There's also bun anger with I'm taking off to pour and wearing some boxing gloves. They could be stickers on Discord maybe. Bun about to throw hands. So angry. Why is it so funny? It's because I'm secretly funny. No, I'm not. I take that back. Throwing hands for real. Anyway, yes. The previous state of fun. I like these two. And then I evolved, and I had a bust model, and I used that for a while, though it wasn't the best. Very funny. I can see if I can maybe add them to the server. I didn't even think about adding them to the server because they're old now. You draw them, but it's not the same. They have to be blob bun to have the same effect, you know? Didn't even know there was a Discord. I'm sorry. I think there isn't even a Discord. Yeah, there isn't. But if you scroll down, it should be in the panels. Yeah, that's right. So then for a while we had Bun's first outfit, which was alright, I think. And I still like this outfit, but it likely won't be seen again. Oh, it's huge. Gotta resize this. Bun. Previous bun. The site of Bun a long time ago. The art is similar, but the rigging was very different. It's the OG Bun. I will still draw her wearing this though. We'll put this away. Very natsukashi. Can see your evolution for real. Indeedy. I changed had my I hesitate to call it a glow up because I don't think that's exactly what happened. But I did change. Hello, OG Bun. OG Bun says hello. He's still important. OG Bun's still important. Miko Bun? Believe it or not, that is the setting. Hello, Meta. Nod, nod. Quite the throwback to see the original model, though. It wasn't a full body model. Oh, Jack, thank you for the Bun Drink Water redeem. It's true, I am going to retire shortly, but just taking a moment to gaze upon my evolution and think about the way in which I will change again. I am still designing it. I'm still... it's a work in progress. And there's things that I want to... things that I want to include. Things that I want to add. Mops my brow. There's so much stuff that I want to make. Gosh. What, you're gonna retire? I do feel like retiring. I will crawl into the depths. Oh, Hiraga, you're very kind. Thank you for the supportive words. We have Silent Knight, who's also very supportive. Guys, these knights. What am I doing with all these knights? Thank you for the kind words. Being a creative never ends. Being a VTuber who wants to make stuff never ends. And, you know, for the evolution of Bun, I don't know. What should I do? What should I keep? What should I bin? There's so much to think about. I will very slowly chip away at all of the to-dos. But hopefully, even with the changes, I should hopefully not become too unrecognizable to you all. Even now, I've changed a lot from, you know, the face of what things were before. But hopefully even then I'm still me. Will continue to be me. Silent poems 10 out of 10. Oh, still the same Bun, I am. Thank you for caring, Bun. But yes, I have I finished what I wanted to do. And I will probably head away for a bit. I have a schedule for the first time in a long time, and just in case you didn't see it, I'll just put it in here. Oh my god, a schedule? I know. I feel the same. So, on Thursday, I'm going to try playing a game that was recommended to me, I think by Marky and also by Red. Well, to the moon? I said hope it's not too difficult. Praying hands emoji for my tiniest of brain cells. But yes, so I will be trying to play a game, which is pretty unusual. And then on Friday, the unarchived TRPG is still hand wiggles. So, you know, it might happen, it might not. I might pull it off. But if it is going to happen, and I do crawl on stream, please don't tell Twitch. Please don't tell anyone. It may or may not exist. It may or may not happen. But if it is going to happen, it'll happen at 5 PM EST. 2 PM. Are you still using chopsticks, or will you cave and use a spoon? What do you guys think? I'll get the camera. I'll turn the camera on and I'll show you the ice cream and I'll eat it. You want to see with chopsticks? Maybe I should do like a poll or something. Fork? Guess on fork? Knife? Ice cream with chopsticks? Don't use a knife, that's dangerous. Hi, Leon. Morning, Leon. May I suggest breadsticks instead? I don't have any breadsticks, so I cannot use. Chopsticks is the way to go. Use the knife and fork. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll just ready all of them, and I'll eat them with the bowl, possibly interchangeably. If you're gonna be silly, at least use fries. Means I have to go and buy fries. Tisk. I have to go out and buy more junk food to supplement my junk food stream. Going outside. It's true that I'm not super keen to go outside, but you know, drive through McDonald's. But I'm gonna hold off on the fries. It'll just be ice cream. Touching grass. That's okay. I can go and touch grass later. But yes, the ice cream stream is quite overdue. More like touching ivy. Gazes into the distance. Oh, are you going to have some ice cream with me? That's lovely, thank you. Mario with his little elegant mochi ice cream, and then you have me with my 1 liter tub going hard with the chopstick. Kind of struggle with that, but I'm sure everything will work out. A whole tub, let's go. Back in the day, perhaps I could have troughed the whole thing, but that's okay. You don't need to. Don't need to help me with the ivy. It's a-okay. I just if I had a skip bin, then I would be able to dump everything, but I do not. So, I will settle for just trying to chop it back. Why did you buy the 1 liter ice cream at the beginning? Okay, When I did the first ice cream stream with the chopsticks, it was just like a pint. It was like a pint size. And the reason why I bought this one is because after I finished the pint in a decidedly hurried for midday choice, I went out to the supermarket and I saw that they had these new dairy-free ice creams that I hadn't seen before, and I was like, oh, this is cool. This container is even like black. It looks more edgelord. I think it would suit my new debut. Okay, this is when I bought it. It was like not long after I debuted. Oh, hey Sherman, how's it going? I am just about to wrap up, but talking about talking about the schedule in which I will eat ice cream, possibly. I'm not going to email. Sorry, not going to mail you guys ice cream. Not even email the ice cream, but mail you guys the ice cream. I think that would be kind of frightful to receive. More prayer hands emoji. Email ice cream, that's right. Oh, Alfalfa, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for the sub. But as you leave, I should also depart for the day. You wouldn't download ice cream machine. Oh, thank you, Joker. That's perfect. Alrighty. Good night, everyone. Thank you for you're not being shunted anywhere. You are free to go anywhere you please, but I am going to crawl into my coffin and see you all in a few days. Wish you a good night. Wish you a good day. Take care. Good night, good night. Rest well. Off you go. Good night all.